Mothers are supposed to love their babies unconditionally and protect them irrespective of the situation at hand. Well, this doesn't always apply in every scenario, as the story of Alexee Trevizo, a mother who murdered her baby just to hide her mistakes, comes to mind.
Here, it was about almost 4 years ago. We had a case you may recall, Skylar Richardson. This is the young lady who goes to the prom.
Early life and motherhood. Alexee Trevizo was born in the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Little is known about her parents and members of her family, but with all Mexicans, there's no doubt she was a beautiful young woman with dreams and aspirations, and so much promise ahead of her. As with most dreams, Alexee's dreams didn't come true, as her plans were cut short by the news of her getting pregnant, or so she thought. Now, before you blame young Alexei for not abstaining or using protection and contraceptives, we humans tend to make mistakes, and she's no different. Despite the challenges that come with teenage pregnancy, as she became pregnant at the age of 19, everyone thought Alexei would embrace the responsibilities of motherhood with great determination, as she was known by friends and family as a girl with a beautiful soul, evident as to how her friends and family described her: a devoted sister and beautiful soul, Maria. A close friend to the family was heard saying, "She always placed the needs of others above her, so what could have made such a person take the life of her own daughter?" The descent to depression. You might already be wondering what pushed Alexei to act the way she did. While no one can truly ascertain that fact, one thing was clear to all: she was depressed. It is safe to say that Alexei's journey into motherhood wasn't that much of a smooth one. From financial struggles to emotional turmoil, along with the shame most people believe accompanied teenage pregnancy, Alexei faced them all. Truth be told, raising a child with the father present is so much of a Herculean task. How much doing this as a single parent in your teenage years? This, I'm sure Alexei must have thought of countless times, and well, I think I'm right, as in no time. The fear of being a single parent soon got a hold of the devoted Alexei, and combined with expectations placed on her by friends and family, her mental health soon took a drastic turn, pushing her to the brink of depression. The tragic event. Just like every other day, so was the fateful night of January 2023, when Alexei took the awful decision of taking the life of her baby. The horrific event would have definitely been swept under the carpet if not for the camera capture showing Alexei running to the hospital bathroom moments before the birth. Now, to clear the air on what truly happened, it seems Alexei headed to the bathroom just before the time of her delivery, had the baby, and killed it off all in a bid to hide the fact that she was pregnant. Down to the shocking aspect of the event, just 3 months after the incident, Alexei was pictured with her high school boyfriend Devin Fierro, having the time of her life at her school prom. Her actions soon caught up with her, as young Alexei was charged with first-degree murder, as well as tampering with evidence after her deeds were uncovered. Well, from the evidence presented, it became clear that Alexei placed her newborn in the hospital trash bin, a heart-wrenching discovery made by the staff of the hospital after they found the lifeless body of the baby wrapped in a garbage bag. Following images shared by photographer Melody Smith, who captured Alexei and Devin at the prom, no one could believe the genuinely happy Alexei was capable of such a terrible deed. After evil comes arrest, and Alexei's case was no different, as she was charged with murder, a situation that stands in total stark contrast to her joyful behavior at the prom. So many questions have been asked and several dusts raised concerning the birth and disposal of the baby, leaving many questioning Alexei's actions and state of mind. Body camera footage from the night of the delivery further shed more light on the situation, as it showed Alexei locking herself in the hospital bathroom for quite a long period of time, arousing suspicion. Now, before you blame the staff on duty for not discovering the missing soon-to-be mother on time, you would agree with me that these staff have loads of patients also seeking their attention, and no one could have envisaged a 19-year-old going to such lengths to conceal an unwanted pregnancy. When the hospital staff eventually gained access to the bathroom, they were greeted with a horrifying sight: a full-term baby in the garbage. While the case of the baby's murder may seem easy to conclude, Alexei's conflicting statements, including her denial of sexual activity despite positive pregnancy test results, added some sort of complexities. Her initial assertion of the baby being stillborn was soon ruled out as the New Mexico Office of the Medical Investigator ruled the death as a homicide. Left with no option, Alexei eventually owned up to her horrific actions, sobbing and apologizing for them. "I'm sorry, it came out of me and I didn't know what to do," Alexei told doctors, per the body camera footage. "Nothing was crying, it came out with nothing." The horrific tale now serves as a reminder of the complexity of human actions, giving the importance of understanding the circumstances surrounding them. The investigation and legal proceedings of Alexei's case offer an opportunity of delving into the factors that contributed to Alexei's actions. Her boyfriend's role. I'm sure at this point you must have laid a lot of blame on Devin Fierro, the boyfriend of Alexei, for not taking responsibility for his actions of getting young Alexei pregnant. Well, I did the same too, but realized the whole scenario wasn't as easy as it seemed. Devin, although admitting to being the father of the baby, maintained he had no prior knowledge of his girlfriend's pregnancy. As more details of the situation continued to be unraveled, more scrutiny was placed on Alexei's romantic relationship. Despite Devin being known as her boyfriend, so little is known about the dynamics of their connection. Several speculations and rumors suggest the duo being in a romantic relationship. However, the nature of what they had remains shrouded in secrecy. While it is now clear Devin was the baby's father, questions continue to linger regarding his awareness of the pregnancy. The tragic outcome marred by the suffocation, confirmed by the post-mortem reports showing the absence of physical issues at birth, has further deepened the mystery surrounding the entire incident. Could it be that the relationship was one-sided? Did Alexei deem Devin incapable of taking care of her and the baby? Reason she kept it a secret? Is Alexei trying to protect Devin from the full wrath of the law? Only time could reveal all these, the aftermath and legal proceedings. Following every crime is judgment, and that was exactly what Alexei faced. After a series of investigations, Alexei was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, along with tampering with evidence in May of 2023. She may face life imprisonment if found guilty of these charges. Several individuals have further signed a petition to bar her from attending college, a move her defense attorney decried as bunch of prejudice nonsense. The legal proceeding was marked by great scrutiny and public attention. While many still find it hard to believe the events that transpired, others continue to question how such a tragedy could have occurred and what steps could have been taken to avoid it. Devin, Alexei's boyfriend, still remains under investigation to ascertain if he was an accomplice in the act. Reflections and lesson learnt. Alexei's actions help to shine light on the castigation that comes with teenage pregnancy. In recent times, teenage pregnancy has been seen as a result of improper upbringing and failure on the path of the girl's parents. While little can be done to correct this notion, its effect is the horrifying event of a 19-year-old killing her baby just to hide her mistakes. Conclusion: the horrifying actions of Alexei have continued to spark great outrage and condemnation from individuals around the globe. Many suggest Alexei should be punished to serve as a warning to upcoming single mothers who feel the best way of hiding their mistakes is by murdering their baby. While investigation on the involvement of Devin in the act is still being carried out, many hope a similar punishment, or an even greater one, be melted out on him if he's found complacent.